Hey guys, this is Phoebe.
And this is Grace.
So we're shooting our first YouTube video.
We're doing a mukbang.
So along with mukbang, we'll be telling you some of really creepy and crazy Nepali stories.
Let's get right into the video.
Today we will be eating some ramen with Tamagoyaki and some homemade kimchi. So तिमीहरूलाई थाहा छ चुडेलको बारेमा? You know about noodles? तिमीलाई कहिले चुडेलले तर्साएको छ? Have you ever faced it while driving?
No.
So basically what chudel is it's a demonic spirit which presents itself as a female, and it usually goes after guys. It never goes after girls. So the driver who are driving in the highway, they usually have this chilies, lemon, and churras, bangles hung up in their front of their vehicle so that they won't get attacked or see Kichkandi, basically the demonic female spirit. So but you guys have heard of many stories, right?
Yep.
So today we're going to be talking about this incident that happened to one of the uncles we knew from childhood. So there is this place in Kathmandu, there's Bonastali. I guess a lot of you know Bonastali school, it's right around the area. So this was a very long time ago where there was no houses, there were not many people living there. So but there was just very few people living there, and then this uncle or this guy, let's call him Mark. So this Mark guy, he was gambling with his friends, he was drinking around and he was playing cards, and that area is usually known to be a very haunted area at that time because there were a lot of stories of witches being there, taking showers at open water lines and all that stuff. So it was really late this one afternoon and then one night. So he just started walking and then suddenly he hears a footstep right behind him. If you can place this, it's right next to Bonastali School, if you guys know where that is. So he was just walking and then he starts hearing this footstep, right? As he was walking and then he hears this footstep, he just stops. And then when he stops, the footsteps stopped. So then he got really scared. So he started to walk really, really fast. And then the footstep behind him started walking really fast too. And then that scared the shit out of him. He was all conscious again. Then he ran for his life. And there's a big road there. So he ran so fast. As soon as he crossed the road, all he heard was, in a very screechy voice, this woman yelling,
Botties!
Which means you got lucky, bro. You got lucky, because there's a saying that these demonic Kichkandi spirits, they cannot cross the road because they have feet that are turned. So that's one of the very creepy stories we have, and there's a lot of creepy stories going around in that area.
They can run, but they can't cross the road.
They say
they can follow you, but they cannot specifically cross the road. Or a bridge. They cannot cross path, I guess. I don't know.
Abu narko kuda ulta huncha ni ta. So, but I don't know how that makes sense, but that is what they say.
You done?
Yeah. Let's Too spicy for me.
You can have some kimchi.
Kimchi is good. The egg too. Tapos madali masala eh. Oh.
Yun na. Noodle din masarap.
Ang tapos kasi what?
So the next story that we're going to be talking about is also from this same area. So in Nepal, once someone dies from your family, like especially in Hindu religion, what they do is they stay in Kriya for 13 days. Like they mourn the past, they mourn the dead for 13 days straight, and they wear all white clothes. They shave, the guys shave off their hair, and then they don't eat salt or meat. They just eat really, really plain food. Like, definitely not this. And so what happened was there's this specific house where they let this mornings to happen. It's like a mourn house. Like it's in Nepali, it's called Kriya Ghar. So this is in the similar area, but it's a little further away, maybe 2-3 kilometers away from this place. So what happens there is, like, every night people hear this wailing from a woman which comes from that mourn house, so which is really creepy. Like she cries and cries, and she just wails and wails, like it's like she's mourning for everyone. And then people are so scared to walk at that road at night.
Wait, so like she mourns all night? Or like only a specific time of the night?
So allegedly she just wails and wails.
Till morning sometimes, like, and then she cries a lot, and then she wails a lot. It's just like probably wailing women from Sabrina to Sabrina. Maybe it's that sort of wailing women. Your phone is buzzing. Right. Should I take it? No.
And then some nights she just keeps singing, like, and like people who have heard her says like she sings so like amazingly. It's a very creepy, nice song. It's like, I don't know, I've never heard it, so I don't know what it sounds like, but they say it's really, really creepy. Yeah, and there's just so much crazy things happening all over Nepal.
You're talking about them singing. Wasn't there like a song
Oh yeah.
like dedicated to them?
So there's also this one song. Kun bando. Eklo yo rat maon.
I don't know. The name of the song is Jian Ki Pari.
It's like a
Kun
very
Kun
old
Bando.
one.
I don't know. I think it's
Are you ready? While we let Abro Google it, I'm just gonna have some noodles.
Chipang. Chipang.
Band ko na.
I don't remember it being that.
So, according to Google, the band name is Chepang. So this band, this Nepali band, they wrote a song that describes all about this Kichkandi. It's called Chihan Ki Pari. It literally translates to like grave's angel.
The angel of the grave.
So Chihan means grave, and Pari means angel also. And then this song is so descriptive about these women, these demonic women. Like, it's all explained. I cannot play the song here because I might get copyrighted. So I can link down below which song it is for you to check it out. So what it says is, these demonic, these Kichkandis, they usually teases guys a lot. They're in a sari and they're covering their feet so that people don't see that it's twisted, and then they're absolutely beautiful allegedly from people who have had encounter with these Kichkandis. They're very pretty, so that usually the men, they're very much lured. Another story. This happened to one guy. So उसको चाहिँ हैन जहिले पनि उसलाई राति राति किचकन्डीले भेट्न आउँथ्यो अरे के उसको रुममा हैन जहिले पनि रुममा भेट्न आएर यस्तो राम्री रे के यस्तो राम्री रे हैन. Well, this Kichkandi girl was very beautiful, and then she used to come at this guy's house like every single night, and then they used to have physical relationship. They used to do all the deeds with, and then this guy, he started to get thinner and thinner and thinner. Like, I don't know, like what I've heard is these demonic spirits, they just suck the energy out of you, or I don't know what they're doing, but because they were having all these kind of physical relation with each other, the guy was like really getting thinner and thinner, and then his mother was the one who noticed it. So they took him to this mata or chakri. They're like
Doctors.
wizards,
Witchcraft.
witchcraft, people who do witchcraft. So this guy's mother like took him to one of these chakriyoru, no, wizards basically. Then what this people who does witchcraft suggested was they did something अनि के पूजा सुजा गरेर यस्तो डोरी दियो अरे के. Dori, like Dori means rope. They gave him the rope by just putting some magical spells or whatever they do. I don't know. And then this guy took that, and then that night when he went to sleep, what he did was he was told to tie that rope to that girl's maybe hand, or like, I don't know, probably a hand, right? And then when this girl came to visit him, he tied the rope to her, and then like everything was usual. Just the difference was the rope, but then he had to do it in a way that she didn't find out. He had to do it in secretly. So once this was done, once the deed was done, in the morning, this Mata witch guy, he came back to the house, and then they started following the rope. Like, it was a really, really very long rope. So from the guy's house, they started to like following the rope, and then they just went, and apparently this guy lived in not so city area. Like, he lived in
Rural area?
not a rural, like
Outskirts.
काठमाडौँमै, तर पहिला त्यस्तो बुढानील कण्ठतिर घर हुँदैन थियो नि त. Like outside Ring Road.
So less populated area,
Outside
basically.
Ring Road, basically. And like they followed the rope, and it led to this graveyard. Like, it's called Masan Ghat. It's called masangat. And then when they found it, like it was tied to like a bone, a backbone. What do you call it? Backbone, don't you?
Spine.
Yeah.
Spine of that person, that demon or
So
ghost.
wait, was the bone outside the grave or like
It was
under the mud?
It was inside the mud. So they went and then they took the bone and they had to burn and they had to do all these crazy things, and then finally he got rid of this Kichkandi. And then he started to get healthier. He started gaining weight. And like there are so many other stories like this. Like this story, I don't know if it's Kichkandi or just a normal ghost. Like I don't know the difference, but like I guess one of my friends told me this. So there's this girl, and then she always stops a taxi on the road. She gets into the taxi, and then she asks the driver, like, so here is my house, please drop me there, like usually what you do in a cab, right? And then the girl sits in the cab, and then the cab driver takes her, and then she points him exactly right below her house. Thakko gorko gate tole na rokaउँछ अरे के. Like right in front of the gate, she asks the drivers to stop, and then the time like she has to give money, like she just disappears as soon as like the taxi reaches the gate of that house. So
That was creepy.
so this driver, like he just got off because he knows the house, right? He just rings the bell and then he explains, hey, there was this girl, she wanted me to take her home, like, and she said this is the home. I know. But she left without paying, like she must have gone upstairs, like, can I get my payment? And then apparently the person who he was having a conversation was this girl's dad. And then the girl's dad was so shocked, like he was like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't have a daughter. Like, and she passed away a few years ago. Like, the girl had been dead, but she's always wanted to go back home
Whoa.
to her parents. So that was really creepy.
Wait, what would you do if you encountered her?
Nope.
What do you mean, no?
No. No. I'm just a scaredy cat. I would never ever want to encounter anything like that.
Or
Ever.
like, what if you encounter her? Or like something like her?
Just don't give rights to creepy people. Like,
But she must have looked normal, right?
Yeah.
yeah, but like, not today. I would be like, not today. No, no, boo boo.
So hard to be a cab driver.
So yeah, that's why they have these chilies and bangles like wrapped in their vehicles all the time. So yeah. Also, we finished our food. So that's it for today's mukbang. Hope you enjoyed Nepali Kichkandi stories. Maybe we'll have more next time. Bye.
Bye.